Welcome back, guys. Here in this lecture, we are going to learn about the classes. Classes provide a mean of bundling data and functionality together. Creating a new class creates a new type of object, allowing a new instance of that type to be made. Each class instance can have attribute attached to it for maintaining its state. Class instances can also have methods defined by its class or for modifying its state. Classes can be thought of as blueprint of creating objects. The class statement creates a new class definition. The name of class immediately follows the key word class followed by colon as follows, like class name, or the optional class documentation string like class suit, and the class has a documentation string which can be accessed via class name .doc. So you can say like that. So we can just here. I'm just running all it. So we are here. Sorry. So here the class suite consists of all the component statement define class members, data, attributes, and functions. So here we are creating a new object sample type class called my class, or you can write it my class like this as well. And my underscore class is also you can write it. So here the instance of this my class and parent. This is just a syntax for writing the class. And when you run it, then it will the class main my class. Note how X is now reference to our new instance of my class. So here we go. In other words, we instantiate this my class inside of the class we currently just have pass. But we can define the class attributes and methods inside in it. Attribute is a character of an object. A method is an operation we can perform with the object. So let's see the class attributes. The syntax for creating an attribute is self.attribute is equal to something. There is a special method called the init. This method is used to initialize the attribute of an object. Suppose we have here the example, the class cat. And this is the method inside in initialization. We are passing the self and breed as a parameter in it. And here we are assigning self.breed to breed, the value of this breed. So, and here we are creating the two more variables and calling this cat function. We are passing the breed many and here breed the Berman. Let's see the init and the self functionality here. To understand this, let's break down that what we have above. The special method init is called automatically right after the object has been created. Def init self breed, each attribute in class definition begins with reference to instance object. It is convention named self. The breed is the argument. The value is passed during the class instantiation. Self.breed is equal to breed. Now we have created two instances of the class cat with the two breed types, Mane and Berman. We can access these attributes like this. Here, Luna.bread is the Mane, and here the Bella.bread, and that is the Berman. Here as we have defined here. So here you can see how we don't have any parentheses after breed. This is because it is attribute and does not take any arguments. In Python, there are also class object attributes. These class object attributes are same for any instance of class. For example, we could create the attribute spices for cat class. Cats regardless of their breed, name, or other attributes, will always be mammals. We apply this logic in following manners. Like we have here the class cat and class object attribute species mammal. And here the init function where we are passing the three parameters now: self, breed, and name. Earlier we passed self and breed. Self.breed is equal to breed and self.name is equal to name. These are the attributes as much as we can increase as per our needs. So here we are creating this Luna cat and passing the many, and this is the name for it. So if we run it, then if we see here, just only it is assigning it. So here just we need to print Luna dot name Luna. Here the Luna is the name which we assign to it. So Luna.name is equal to this. And also you can call this Luna.name like this way as well. Same answer Luna had printed. The class object attribute is defined outside of method in the class. If we see here, this is the class object attribute spices defined outside of this init method. So also be conversion, we place them first before the init. So here the Luna.spices, when we run it, then it return the mammal. So this is all about the class and attributes. Class methods we will cover in the next lecture. So thank you. I hope you enjoy this lecture.